Hello, hello, I'm the Chris who plays games. Tonight we're going to be playing the Binding of Isaac daily run. So we'll either be here for 5 minutes or 45 minutes because it doesn't go much in between. We're picking up the poop just because, you know, it's nice to have a space item. And we're going to see how it goes. We are playing with, I don't even know who this is. I think Cain starts out with a lucky foot. Maybe it's Abel. I know there's a Cain and an Abel in the Bible. I don't know if there's a Cain and an Abel in Binding of Isaac. I actually don't know what this character is, and I feel silly. When we get into our first, competition boss room, maybe we'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, Binding of Isaac daily runs are a, cool thing to play if you like to play Isaac and compare with friends, because you can compare scores, you can do other things like that, because everyone's run, at least everyone playing on PC with the same expansion pack, is the same. So we're going to be playing this one tonight, and a whole bunch of my friends have, ooh, that was a bad pill. So my friend Cowdizzle, my friend Brad Pritchard, my friend Stingray Gaming have all played this tonight, as well as another person that we picked up recently on YouTube who streams these as well, Skidman. The Skidman has also done his daily of the day. So we're going to have a whole bunch of these tonight and be able to watch them in the CPG Lounge. Lounges are a feature that YouTube Gaming is testing where you can watch videos at the same time as other people. And I like to hang out and watch Isaac because it's fun to watch and compare what you do differently than other people. Now, if I was Skidman, what I would be doing is dropping poops in every one of these rooms and hitting them to see if they have coins. But even for me, and I'm a pretty slow player, that's just a bit too slow. I don't like it. I don't do it. I don't really have a lot of use for the poop. I just picked it up because, you know, who doesn't like poop? There are some, I think, trinkets and other types of items that will give you more benefit when you have a fully charged space item. And so having a space item obviously makes a difference there. In the Binding of Isaac Daily, there's kind of two different scoreboards that you can be on. One is the scoreboard for time, and one is the scoreboard for speed. I do not really go for either at the moment because I'm frankly just not good enough at this game to pick one of those two. So we are just trying to play to stay alive is my key point here. So as you can see here, I'm having a hard time with kind of tanky monster who's coming after me, doing all of these shots. I'm feeling pretty good that I've dodged this so far, but unfortunately I had that health down early on, which is making me feel less comfortable. I'm at only 2 red hearts, and it just doesn't leave me a lot of wiggle room for now or later. On the plus side, this floor, even if I did get hit, wouldn't be super costly, but we will pick up this magic mush. Great pickup. So that's going to give us a whole bunch of stats up. We'll get an extra life. Oh, Lazarus. This is Lazarus because he has an extra life. There we go. So I think Lazarus, when he dies, you will get a damage boost from it, and so some people would go ahead and die with him right away so that you can do it faster. So if you're going to speedrun this game, that would be the choice that you would make. And if you were not, then it would not be the choice you would make. So I did not pay attention. Like, I skipped through the boss cutscene so fast that I forget that it actually tells me what character I am. But I just looked at my extra lives and noticed that I have one, and I know Lazarus is the character with extra lives. So there you go. Figured it out all on my own. Wow, the boss is very, very close here. I don't really like that. So I'm gonna look for the item room. Even with Magic Mush, I'm not feeling super strong. So we're gonna come back here and see what we can do here. That's right. Up there, just run into the fire and die. Wow, that void is slow at spitting things out. There we go. And we've got a key in order to unlock ourselves into this item room. So I don't know what that does. I feel like I should, but I don't. Alright, so what we can do here... So we're not going to take any hits while we are still... until we go to the boss room. We could, after we go to the boss, come back and head into that curse room and see if we can pick up anything good out of there. I don't know if we will. Oh, okay. So the Glass Canyon makes a single really big tier. And it recharges while you're in the room, which is nice. Actually seems to do a fair amount of damage too, which is good. Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice pickup. Kind of difficult to use well. Oh, it uses your life. Okay, so definitely don't do that. I'll take this. Oh, I wouldn't have taken that. Alright, that's fine. So a couple things, the Devil Deal, we do actually have the... Okay, so we're back to full hearts. So the glass cannon, what I did not realize is, in a way that is not super surprising to me, the glass cannon actually does damage to you. Yeah, Lazarus versus Lust, says it right there. And so when I use it, I take damage. I presume that I take red heart damage, and then later I will take black heart damage once it's down to half a heart, because that's generally the way that these heart things work, is that they will do one type of damage and then change when you're low. But I don't actually know, because I'm probably not going to use it a whole lot more. So the Delirium is basically a buddy that changes between a bunch of different little buddies that he swaps back and forth between. So he swaps between like little Monstro and little Brim and other things like that. And so he's a little bit difficult to use. You know, when he's doing his thing, it's great, but it can be difficult to use him effectively because he changes constantly. Okay, I do not want a health down. I don't really need this Judgment card. I don't really... Oh, right, Judgment is not the thing I was thinking of. I was thinking of Temperance. But Judgment just drops a set of items, like a full set of items, so it should have like a key. Oh, no, I was right the first time. Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh, Justice. I was confusing Judgment and Justice. Okay, I really do not want to take my pill because it's a health down. I think there's a button that I can use to drop it, but I don't even remember what it is. I'm going to try and change this. I will take this chemical peel. Other damage up. Okay. So yeah, Little Delirium is a buddy that's hard to use well, just because he tends to change around what he is all the time, and that can be hard to kind of adjust for. Oh, shoot, nuggets. I am not used to the Frail. I don't know that I fought the Frail in the last few weeks when I've been kind of regularly doing the daily, so I know I fought him at some point in my history on Isaac before, but don't remember much about it. Okay, so the Midnight Stack is going to give me another health up, and I got no keys and no bombs, so I got very little to do left. Oh, and I see this is actually just a run to Mom, so this is actually going to be a relatively short run. I hadn't actually looked at that. I was just like, why are there only 6 levels? So every run of the daily, as you play Isaac, basically, the first time you play through, you'll only go, if you finish it, you'll still only go to Mom, because you haven't unlocked the Womb yet, which is the name of the levels after Mom. But as you play it, you'll unlock, further and further levels. But in the daily, it will... like randomly pick a type of run for you to have, and so you can have runs that are just to Mom, or to the Womb, or to the Dark Room, or other things like that. I don't know what this is. Okay. Game-breaking bug floats around the room. I feel like it does. Brad and I had a conversation about whether this actually does something at some point, and he told me what it does, but it was like months ago when I was not regularly running daily, so I don't actually know what it does. I have no bombs. I have used up all of my keys. Alright, at least I got rid of that health down pill without pushing the wrong button and either killing myself or taking it. So that's good. Shoot, get away from me. Alright. So luckily those guys were not the laser guys that I was afraid they would be, but we did get the item room on this floor, which is nice. And our Devil Deal chance is good, and I'm not gonna try and risk that by going into a curse room. I believe that curse rooms on this floor only take a half heart of damage, so I could go in and get out normally, but it depends on me not taking any damage in the rest of the run, and I just did, so that would have been a bad plan. So the key thing about Devil Deal percent chance is that every red heart damage you take kind of lowers it, as well as going into and taking a Devil Deal item, but the biggest thing is taking red heart damage, and so you want to minimize that as much as you can. I am... Oh, man. Man. All health down pills. What is up with that? Whoa. Okay. Alright. Can't hit this guy until his face is open. Open your face, sir. There we go. Don't walk into spikes. Alright. So we found the boss room. Got a room full of shitty enemies. And whatever that was triggered and killed them. Cool. I appear to have not taken damage, so god damn it, until now. So I was gonna say I've got a decent chance of getting that a devil deal, but I was wrong. I did not have a decent chance. That's what you get for saying things. I'm not actually sure what caused me to drop that little black heart either. So this is one of the things about Isaac, is that sometimes I play and I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on. Just none. So there's an algaes. The algaes pill will give me a protective shield for a little bit. We will save that and hopefully use it probably on the mom fight. We're now up to 100% devil deal chance. We've got 1 black heart, just not a lot. We've got now we've got 0 black hearts. God damn it. So what is doing that? I don't understand. I don't understand my items. I don't understand my build. All I understand is the glass cannon is a dangerous thing to use. I suppose if I wanted to play it risky, I could glass cannon on boss rooms, and that way I can kill the boss faster. Not really worth it unless to risk the health, unless I'm pretty sure I can kill them. And although the glass cannon shots do seem to have some pretty high damage, I just don't have the skills to pay the bills in this regard to make me think it's worth using it for me. Fuck you. Alright, I did at least get that portal out of there. Picked up a bomb. We still have no hearts. This pill is not a health down. No, I'm drowsy. So I'm drowsy is a room-wide slow for everything in the room. Really useful on boss rooms, especially things like the Satan room or even Mom. It can be a really helpful thing, but not super helpful if you take it in a room with no enemies in it. The problem, I guess really I should just start getting the habit of taking pills in a room with enemies most of the time. I'm pretty sure that most of the time when pills, like, even when pills have negative effects, which they certainly do often, they're not going to be negative effects where taking them in a room necessarily hurts you more than taking them out of a room. So, alright, we did not find the item room yet. This is the boss room, but we've got no real benefit to going directly into it because we have already taken a hit and are not on track to get our devil deal. So that's one thing that I sometimes do, is if I'm close to an item room and I think I have the power to beat the boss, I will go ahead and fight the boss even if I'm going to go back for the item room, just so that I don't take any more hits. But not here. Ugh. More buddies. Everything's buddies this time. We are back up to full life, so we're in okay shape here. Oh, forgot that he does laser tears. So with the pink monstro, I think that you want to be not next to him. I think that's the trick. Of course, you don't really want to be up and down from him either, because, you know, he does projectiles. Man, he's just jumping all over the place, giving me all kinds of crap. Oof. Spawning spiders left, right, and or flies left, right, and center, jumping right at me. Coming at me hard. There we go. This is going to give us another damage up. We've got a soul heart, so our damage is pretty solid. Should have left the soul heart and gone back to the curse room, but whatever. So it goes. I was going to say, I don't know what's scary about this room, and then I remember that those guys can jump. What's scary about this room is that those guys can jump. And now you know too. Alright. I got no good space items. I had very few. I guess I got some keys now, so I should be able to unlock the shop as well as the item room. I got no other place to use it, so even though I don't really have enough money for me to go into the shop typically, I might as well go for it. Because it will have a soul heart. And it might keep me alive. Maybe this will drop something for me too. Spiders, not helpful. So what we can do... I think this will bomb that out. Oh, that's just more money. Money, money, money. So that's probably a bad bomb placement. I should have done something different. But so the items on the floor are affected by bombs. So including the chest that you saw there, that's kind of a stone chest. You have to bomb in order to get into it. The other stuff in there will also move in response to a bomb. God damn it. Alright. Scrounge for another item / soul heart. Hard question. Hard question. We do have the key for... Oh, shit. Mistakes were made. Oh, okay. Woo! We can at least fill up our hearts, so this is fine. Like, even if I take a hit or two, it's not going to be worse than... I have enough hearts lying on the ground that I can probably clean up and still run in with full hearts. My devil deal chance is irrelevant since this is the last floor that we're going to be doing. So even if I got a devil deal, it would not matter. So just wander around, find the item room, pick up the item, and get out of here. Don't want to use those locks and keys. We'll grab this item. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a good item. Be good. Ugh, useless. So it's not totally useless. It's an orbital. Orbitals are nice when you're fighting Mom because you can rub up against her and do damage with them, but I think it's a pretty low damage orbital. It also applies a bleed effect to the thing that touches it, which is not bad, but it's just pretty weak overall. Alright. We will go ahead and use this algae's... Oh, come on. There we go. The algae's is not going to last forever. We're going to be running out pretty soon here. Feel like. Hopefully it like gives me some blinking notice or something. Yeah, there it goes. Red Stompy Mom is done, and that is it. Isaac for the day, 690th, playing here at 7:46 p.m. 29/20th on score, which is not what I play for. All of my friends completed it today. Cowdizzle, Brad Pritchard, Stingray Gaming have all completed, as well as our friend Skitty. Looks like Cowdizzle was actually able to whip through in just 11 minutes, Brad Pritchard at 13 minutes, myself at 16 minutes, and Stingray taking a little bit more time in one of his early daily runs at 21 minutes. So congratulations to all of the runners, and to Stingray for I think one of his few successful dailies so far. Luckily recorded, uploaded to his channel, so you can check that out on Stingray Gaming, as well as Brad Pritchard and Cowdizzle616 on YouTube. Thanks very much for watching all. Have a good one.